Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Second video on the channel. Second story time video on the channel. And yeah, today's story time is gonna be about how I quit the basketball team 11th grade year and then joined back to my 12th grade year. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm just gonna start off on the day I quit. The day I quit, no background, no nothing, just the day I quit. So boom. You know how for people who play basketball know there's conditioning during football season and in the summer obviously, but there's still conditioning during the football season, right? So on this day of conditioning, so the team had already been working out. The team is already in shape. But I missed like all the previous conditioning just because I really had no reason. I don't know why I didn't go. I think I was just being lazy, but so it's like the third weekend of conditioning, fall conditioning. And my first day is in the third week. So all my peers they're all in condition and I'm not. I'm coming off the couch. So, and I already did not fuck with the coach, by the way. And that's good to know for the story. I did not fuck with this coach at all. No one really did. But back into the story. So boom, I show up to conditioning, right? We start off in the gym, we do layup lines. And how this coach did layup lines, usually layup lines, you just fucking are getting warmed up, getting loose, right? How this coach did it, every layup you missed was a suicide until everyone made one. And I don't know how, but I would never miss fucking layups and layup lines, but mad people on the team would miss layups. So that day, we probably did like 8 rounds of the layup lines because people were fucking around, just screwing up, making us run, right? So after we do that, I'm already fucking gassed out. And mind you, that's supposed to be the warm-up. But since people are out here missing layups, that shit was like a full workout. But after we end up doing all that suicides, he says, all right, get your shoes on, we're going to the track. And when I heard that, going to the track, my heart fucking stopped. I was like, oh my God. But I was like, fuck it, let's go to the track. Get my shoes on, go to the track, whatever, right? Now we start off on the football field. And we do dynamic stretches, whatever. I don't know, this coach was a retard. He had us work out and then he had us stretch. Like, that was the stupidest shit I ever fucking seen, but we're doing dynamic stretches in the football field. And then what we do is we do sprints like from the 10 and then backpedal back. And then you got to run to the 20, backpedal, 30, backpedal. We do so on till you get to the 100, right? So he has us backpedaling 100 yards, mind you. I feel like that's overdoing it, but shit, if there's any coaches watching this video, let me know if like backpedaling 100 yards is mandatory. But back to the story. He has us do that, I want to say like 5 times. And then obviously after doing that, I'm gassed, whatever. And then the coach, he has us clap it up. So everyone knows when you clap it up at the end, that usually means you fucking completed it and you're done, right? And I knew we weren't done with practice, but I was like, all right, we're done with the track. We can go fucking go shoot around. So we clap it up. I'm hyped. Yeah, let's go, let's go. And then he says, all right, everyone line up at the track. So once again, he fucking pump faked. Pump faked that. So now I'm like, really fuck this coach. But to be honest, it's really my own fault. Because I was out of shape. Crazy. Coming off the couch. Whatever, right? I already told you that, but. Now he says, all right, we're going to run a mile. And I'm like, a mile, whatever. I'll just jog this shit. I don't. I didn't care about a time, whatever. I'm just going to jog it. But he makes it the type of mile. I think it's called an Indian style mile. Where you all line up and the person, like, at the end of the line has to go, so on and so forth, right? So it's like a team thing. So yeah, it's like a team, a mile, whatever, right? So boom, he blows a whistle. I'm already super gassed from the layup lines, suicides, and the 100-mile back pedal, fucking sprint, whatever. So we're running. Everyone is kind of like jogging, but still, like, I'm even like the jog. And there's obviously like a few guys who like are low-key going hard because they're trying to get better. And you can't be mad at them because they're just trying to get better. But I do my second lap around and I'm like, I got like nothing left in the tank, right? But then I end up doing one more to the third lap. I get to the third lap and I'm like a 10% done with the third lap and I just quit. No, hold on. I quit, but there was a reason. So obviously while running, you think you're just saying like, fuck this coach, like over and over. I'm sure that's what everyone does. That's what I do, but I'm just like, oh my God, fuck this coach. But then the soccer team pulls up to the football field for their conditioning. And mind you, the coach, because I hung out with some soccer players, and the soccer coach during break and lunch, he was like a yard duty or however you want to call it. So he would just be patrolling around and he would talk to people, right? And like a week before, he told me, he was like, yeah, join. And I was like, can I play basketball as well? Cause I told him, I was like joking, but I was like, let me play goalie. He was like, yeah, fuck it, play goalie. And he was like, and I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, play goalie. I'm like, all right, whatever. So then while I'm running, I see the soccer field team come out, and I'm like, and the soccer team was ass, but they were ass because they did no conditioning. It was really like a rec league. It was like just to have fun playing soccer. But while I'm running, I'm just like, fuck it, should I just play soccer? And I just stopped running. I stopped running the mile. I stopped running. I stopped running. I sit on the bench. And I'm like, fuck, did I really just do that? And now I'm like, shit, what am I gonna tell the coach? And I went over to the coach and I said, fuck all this running, I'm gonna play soccer. That's what I told him. And he didn't even care. He was like, oh, all right. Like, he was kind of being, I don't know, but he was like, oh, all right. Now walk away. And then obviously the team finishes and they're like, like, what the fuck happened? Like, you injured? And I was like, nah, I'm just gonna play soccer. And they're like, what? Like, the fuck you mean you're just gonna play soccer? Because I never played soccer. And I was like, yeah, I already don't fuck with the coach. I'm just gonna play soccer. They're like, all right, bro. They're like, yeah, whatever. Cause I don't really think they believe me, but yeah. So now I quit the team, and I'm just doing this soccer shit, right? I borrow someone's cleats, and I do the conditioning, and the soccer conditioning was just, it wasn't. It was like run around the track, run around the field one time and that's it. And then you just play. But I could go in depth about my soccer experience, but long story short, I ended up quitting the soccer team like after fucking like 3 weeks probably. Cause that shit was like, soccer's gay, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I could not. That shit was just boring. And bro, the coach low key, he like gassed me up. He called me. I remember he called me a prospect. And I was like, oh shit, a prospect. And throughout like the 3 weeks, he would always call me prospect this, prospect that. But looking back now, I realized he was just calling me prospect because he forgot my name. So, yeah, I basically quit I quit the basketball team for nothing. But it's really my own fault because I showed up to conditioning unconditioned, and that's what happens. So, yeah. So after I quit the basketball team, I guess he told the athletic director, the coach, because the athletic director, he would stop by the practices and talk with the coach. So he probably told him. So then, like, during that week, the athletic director talked to me and during my first period class, because I had a weightlifting class, and I was just in the weight room, and he talked to me. He's like, hey, why'd you quit? And I told him straight up, I was like, I don't fuck with the coach. He was like, oh, really? All right. And that's good. That's good to remember for the rest of the story. Oh, he said, oh, really? All right, I'm gonna handle that. That's what he said. I'm like, all right. I was like, yeah, whatever that means, right? So now, junior year, I end up quit. I'm just going to school without playing a sport, which is pretty really boring, right? So I'm like, fuck, I gotta join back. But I don't know. I don't know if I was like too prideful or whatever, but I was like, nah, I'm not. Fuck that coach. I'm not playing. Which, looking back at it, is one of my worst regrets in life. Was not playing that year. But now we're gonna fast forward the junior basketball season, the season ends, right? And do your homework, the fucking coach gets fired. I mean, I'm not saying I did this, I did that, but do your homework. I told the athletic director, this coach's ass, I don't fuck with the coach. And he gets fired in like 2 months. Do your homework on that, but so now that's a story about how I quit the basketball team. Now I'm gonna tell you how I joined back. So boom. It's now spring of junior year, and a new coach is hired. Or a matter of fact, it was just a JV coach. He was promoted to varsity coach. So I remember after that coach got fired, I remember I talked to one of the dudes on the basketball team, one of my boys, right? I was like, I mean, shit, I want to join back. How do I join back? And he said they're making an AAU team for the spring. And he gave me like the details, like tryouts are on this day, these 2 days, times, whatever, right? So I go to those. Luckily I make it, but they really everyone made it. But yeah, everyone made it. So now I'm playing the AAU, right? And that AAU team, that was fun because I want to say there was like 8 people playing. So I got a lot of playing time, traveled. All the seniors that I've been playing with my whole life, just playing with them, that was fun, right? And yeah, that's how I joined back. And yeah, I would say moral of the story, fucking don't quit, cause you might be almost there. I mean, how I quit, that's probably the laziest shit I ever done, cause I really quit on the last lap. Like, I don't know how much feet a lap is, but I was 1 lap away from just not quitting, right? But yeah, I'm just gonna skim through my senior season. I ended up joining back at the beginning of the season. I got some playing time here or there, but I really was like a bench guy. Like against the hard ass team, shit, I would just be on the bench. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But trust me, when like if we were getting blown out or we were blowing teams out, I would come off the bench and get buckets. Don't get it fucked up, but yeah, that's just the facts. And now, one thing about that team though, that team had like damn near 10 seniors. So yeah, that should tell you something. But yeah, I mean that's the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. More GTA gameplay in the background. And yeah, shout out to everyone who's been liking my video, all the subscribers. I think I got 10 subscribers in that first video, and then everyone who commented, shout out to y'all. And yeah, peace.